Welcome to the Yeses ADHD ADD online training. My name is Bianca and I will be guiding you through this training. Learning objectives. Young people with ADHD and ADD have cognitive differences that make them experience the world in a different way than neurotypical people. The purpose of this booster training is to educate volunteers about ADHD, ADD behaviors and symptoms, help staff understand what goes on in the ADHD brain, suggest best practices to teach and connect with youth who are diagnosed with ADD and ADHD, and brainstorm creative teaching practices to reach youth with ADHD during YES programs. ADHD versus ADD. ADHD, difficulty paying attention, hard time focusing on one task for extended amounts of time. When something piques their interest, they can become hyper-focused. Tend to move continuously, act impulsively, don't think before acting. ADD, subtype of ADHD, more inattentive than hyperactive, disorganization, forgetfulness, procrastination. Tends to internalize negative feedback, which can result in low self-esteem and other issues like anxiety, mood disorders, and substance abuse. Loss of emotional control, feeling more deeply and intensely. Positives of cognitive differences. Hyperfocus. Once interest is sparked, they can zone in on an activity, making them hyper-focused. Empathetic. Very sensitive, especially to teasing, criticisms, and rejection, and able to relate to others with disabilities. High creativity, problem-solving skills, grand ideas and the desire to share them. High intelligence, aware of surroundings, not a lack of attention, but rather paying too much attention to everything else around them. Challenge. Let's change how we think about ADHD and ADD. Attention different, not attention deficit. Cognitive differences, not cognitive disorders. Change starts with you. Cognitive differences equals creative coaching techniques. Think of some tips that would help when coaching kids with cognitive differences. Keep your ideas in mind, you'll need them later. Coaching tips. Think about ways that you can incorporate the coaching tips into your own coaching style. Being energetic will keep kids' attention so they don't get bored or distracted. Spark interest in activities to get that hyper-focus working. Foster team spirit. Make a team name, chant, song, or handshake. This helps everyone feel included. Keep them busy. How can you burn off their excess energy? What activities or roles can you give them to keep them engaged? Keep things simple. Remember, they are kids and many have never tried our sports before. They may be feeling anxious and overwhelmed, so keep things as simple and easy to follow as possible. Visuals. Act out or draw. Make lists. Do private one-on-one checks with each kid to make sure they understand. Especially important with ADHD, ADD kids, since they are easily lost in group directions. Have kids repeat directions back to you to ensure understanding. Give them lots of reminders so they feel prepared. Remember what it's like to be a kid. Use rewards. It can be as simple as getting to pick the next trail, game, or where they sit at lunch. Use positive reinforcement. Kids are sensitive to criticism and rejection. Many of our activities can be stressful for kids and their learning will stop if emotions are high. Find something the kid is good at and praise them along with advice. Breaks. Kids need rest so that they don't become overwhelmed, especially those with ADHD and ADD. This does not necessarily have to be sitting time. Think about what kind of breaks might be beneficial. When might the kids need a break? Remember, children with cognitive differences are often socially and emotionally younger than their peers. Let emotions ride out. Remember how easily your emotions switch as a kid? It's okay if kids get emotional. Let them feel how they feel so that the emotions are not suppressed. Be a detective. There's always a reason behind why your youth is acting out. Maybe they've lost emotional control because they're frustrated. Maybe they feel left out. Maybe they feel like they've fallen behind or like everyone else is doing better than them. Most importantly, have fun.
Congratulations, you're almost complete with ADHD and ADD booster training. All that's left is to follow the link to take a short quiz to check for understanding. Thank you for participating in our module, and please feel free to reach out with any questions, concerns, or comments.